Okay, there we go. There was a problem with YouTube for a minute, but we got it. Yo, yo, yo. What's good? We'll be there in a second. We have a lot of Kingdom to read. A lot. Let me make sure we're good to go. Let me get some mic checks. 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me? Give me one to chat. We're good. One. Perfect. I'll remind you guys where we left off. We left off in the Battle of the Archers with Sekaun-sama versus Jin. And Jin got shot the arrow right through his throat. So Jin and Tom are going in. Okay, I'll show you guys. Hold on, wait, YouTube, are we good? YouTube. YouTube, are we good? Are we good? One's in chat, YouTube, are we good? Are we sure? We good? Good. Excellent. All right, let's direct with them. So, last time we left off on Kingdom was... Yeah, here we go. Chapter... I got the chapter title wrong last time. It was chapter 863, not 62. I'll stop it there. So let me show you guys. Boom. So everyone remember this? Now, obviously, they're actually going through the kingdom content right now on Viz, which is really cool. And I do want to actually read all that content. At the same time, because I've been so dedicated to Kingdom as a fan for a very long time, I'm still here. All right, we still here. Now I'm using. I don't know where they're getting their stuff from. Well, actually, I have an idea. But the guys I remember, the guys who I was reading the Kingdom content that was translated into Japanese version, those guys said that they were going to stop doing Kingdom translations. So I don't know if they actually have stopped that. But here's where last off, all right? So remember, Jin and Tan were having their battle against Sekaun, the archer assassin, the top bow of China, and Jin was getting the work. But Tan was able to graze him with an attack that hit him right across the cheeks. Now, Jin is trying to figure out what Tan meant about this ultimate technique of archery. And it's kind of like this idea of the arrow will fly forever. It's a very ancient technique. There are scenes in this chapter where you have both Kyokai and Rei kind of feel something like the gods have arrived in a very similar way to Hoken arriving in some sense. So there was mine still running pretty dedicated translator. Okay, nice. The one with the picture of Shin's silhouette holding the glaive and riding the horse. Oh, those guys? Oh. I don't know. Man, I miss Turner Farmers, bro. I do. I miss Turner Farmers. Shouts to those dudes. Those dudes did Kingdom so much justice back in the day. Oh, I love those. Use mangapill.com to get my Kingdom. I use. Okay. Well, right now I'm on Weeb Central. That's what I normally do. Because they have a huge catalog, which is nice. Makes things very, very efficient. So, but yeah, the arrow that flies forever. This is the technique that they're trying to learn. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, this I'm gonna have to change later. Sorry, just some background shit going on. Don't worry about that, chat. We're good to go. That's we should be good to go.
Not half bad.
Not half bad, man. Not half bad. Not half. Jesus Christ. Hold up. Here it is. Okay. That. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm good. Yo, much love, Happy Beers. Appreciate you for the love. Appreciate you for the love. Yo, Cole, if you were an emperor, who would you pick to be the great general to lead your whole army? Oki. Oki. Of course. Oki or Riboku. The way it feels like Riboku probably would have won the Zhao conflict if not for Watch, okay, hold on. Can I do future versions of characters? Because I'm gonna say either Oki, Riboku, or future Moten. Yeah. But that's what I would say. I feel like with Riboku, because here's the thing, it's like you're talking about lead my army, but it's also important as to what my army's trying to do, right? If it's about protecting the nation that I am a part, the nation that I am in, then I want Riboku. If I want to unify all of China, I want Oki. That's what I want. I feel like Oki actually did have the ability to unify all of China. The problem is that A, Hoken, and then B, Riboku doing stunts, and then C, the other Tembo China, massive sneak. Giga sneak, dude. And also, too, I remember in the Bayou Hills, or was it Plains? And basically at Bayou, Mobu gets caught in a fucking trap. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a second. If you remove Mobu from the equation, they don't get caught in that trap, ideally. And then you could have Oki adjust to Riboku's plans better, because he knew that something was off, but he couldn't put his finger on it. Mogo is a mega underrated general for, yeah, but we're talking, let's say, leading, like the whole army, right? It's like Mogo, he's very good at selecting unique talent. And so you want to be a great general, but not the great general that can lead like the entire army, you know? Yeah, like, okay, Mogo, remember, Mogo, for YouTube, Mogo is the one that picked out Kanki and Ousen. He was the one that could see the talent in them, and then he was able to incorporate them into the fold. So, yeah, Mogo in one respect is very, very talented in terms of picking talent, you know. Not the OG, the pure strat guy. Okay, Mogo is their dad. Mogo is the granddad who picked out Kanki and Ousen as generals. Mobu is a current 6th grade general. Moten is the one that's a general right now on the battlefield. Moten is the one who's a strategist. Yeah, I said that I want future Moten to lead my shit. Either that or Riboku or Oki. Not the old 6th grade? No, not the old shit. No, fuck that shit. They lost. All right, we're getting on the weeds. So let me do a quick rundown of where we left off, okay? So we had Kyorei and with Kyokai feeling that something is amiss, that the gods have descended. You have Jin kind of finding out what the true pinnacle of a bow is. The idea of the bow that flies endlessly. It's kind of like the target is already predetermined, and you're able to, like, in a way, shoot at the target without needing it. It kind of bypasses, like, it's an arrow that feels like it's invisible, essentially, where it's always going to hit its target no matter what. It's an arrow that this is what I perceive to be, okay? The arrow that Jin fires and the one that he kills, I'm assuming he killed Sekaun with, not this arrow, but the other arrow. This arrow, I think, is an arrow, because like Sekaun is trying to perceive the arrow that Jin shot at him. This arrow will fly forever. He shot me, but again, I see nothing. This is certainly a technique, but a technique unknown to me, absurd. Yet somehow this young archer with minimal experience, the gods that faded away so long ago, that technique, is it even older than I am? Has it been flying forever from a world before even me? And then you have Shin, you have Kyorei, and you have Kyokai, very attuned with this shit. these two in particular, they can kind of feel that the arrow is one with the gods. So here's my thought process, right? I think that in some way, when Jin fired the arrow couldn't be perceived because the arrow was so in tuned with the nature around them that you couldn't hear it, you couldn't really see it, couldn't even smell it, because the arrow was almost like a gust of wind, right? You can't see the wind, you can feel it once it hits you, but when but like from a distance, you can't really like see it, you can't really feel it, you can't really hear it, right? So my thought process is that. That's what I think that Jin did. And then Jin hit Sekhaun right through the throat. Okay? And that's what I was off. Listen, ignore these ads, okay? Fucking Weep Central has gone the dark way. They've gone the path of the degenerate. Shame. Anyway, so the manga, Weeb Central is doing the transitions from the Golden Gencho group. So shout out to the Golden Gencho group. And then this is the latest cover, I'm assuming, for one of the chapters. It's horror, BS, but not that deep. Well, okay, to be fair, a lot of times in what horror tries to do, and I think it's fair to do this because you kind of saw, let's say, when Sei became emperor, when he went through his when he officially became the emperor, and then he had that meeting with Ryofu in the Blue Temple that his coming of age ceremony was held in. The ancestors were talking to him, and a lot of folks believe, and then in combat, in extreme situations, people would proclaim that there are spiritual things that are going on there. This is not new. Whether it's spiritual, whether it's their senses being heightened, whatever it is, right? People can kind of feel like there's something more than just themselves a lot of times. There's that fear, of course, that is the most important thing, but you see how like a lot of times it's said like they can feel something beyond themselves, whether let's say they're in the zone, whether it's let's say their dead parents or their dead grandparents or shit like that, right? The ancestors, right? So it's not new. He just tries to incorporate that into the series too. I thought it was like boxing when they say, envision your punching going through your opponent in order to hit harder. Yeah, it's something like that, right? Like I think it's a similar concept where the end goal is essentially already reached. And now it's about following through with that, right? And what it does that, in a way, what it does is that it also kind of restricts unnecessary movement. And then you're getting from point A to point B in the simplest way and the most effective way, you know? That's what seems to be too, a play on that idea. There is a concept that you see in other series called the serene state of mind, where you become one with everything around you, or you like detach yourself from everything around. It depends on how you want to do it, right? But a lot of times there's that whole idea of the serene state of mind. And maybe what we see with Jin is kind of like that. He entered a serene state of mind, and then his arrow became one with the environment around him. Therefore, it's hard to perceive, hence the gods. There's all these different ways of doing it. Either way, this is Kingdom's way. Sekhaun. Now we have some new content. So now we're here. Meanwhile, Riboku is sweating in the corner, always sweating. But when he's sweating, can't deny it, those locks of hair in the wind, majestically. Sekhaun. Goddamn. Woo. Okay. This is the former, well, I guess he's still the current, but this is the top bow of China. And to be fair, Jin and Tan, they do as a duo. And without without Tan first going up against Sekhaun, they would both lost. So No, individually they would have lost, right? Individually. You could argue that Tan going second would still have a hard time. I don't know. Tan has a tougher body than Jin. So maybe he can still get it done. That's possible, I suppose. Either way. Gord. Zhao. Oh! Sekaun. His son. See what I mean? See, do you see what I mean about like the spiritual shit? He felt something just now. He felt something. Think about it like in the same way as omens, right? Where if you know your daughter or your son, your child, your husband or wife have a favorite cup, and then that cup breaks, that's a bad omen. Like, oh shit, something happened to my kids, or something happened to my man or my girl, right? And then you're like, oh shit. So bad omen type stuff. He feels it. The clouds swirling. Jesus. Yo, throw. He's trying to hear in his final moments. The clouds. Fu. He smiles. Jin. I think he died. I think Sagon just died with a fu. Shin. Fu. Zhao's archer, Sekaun, first of the 10 bows, has fallen to the Heshin unit's Sojin. Jin. Yes. Yeah. And it was like, oh! Jin. He has the wind. Jin. Damn. That qualifies him for being a 10 bow China, obviously. 10 bow Sojin. 10 bow already. 10, of course. 10 bow Sojin. What? I was worried that Tom was gonna die though. Maybe Tom will still die, but I don't think so. Kario 10. These cheers, they're for Jin. Sojin. I can hear them, even his name, Jin. He won. Look at these dudes. Yeah! He beat a 10 bow. Jin, well done with this. Against the first of the 10 bows? Jin won. Yo, look at the new boys, or I guess the older new boys, Kano and the older recruits. Whoa! The Heshin unit now has one of the 10 bows. I guess so. The Zhao army has lost its strongest archer. The flow is entirely in our favor now. Push him back all in one go. Oh. And spread that shit to every battlefield. Thanks to Shin's concerted efforts to spread word of Sekaun and Jin's duel across the battlefield, Jin's victory spread in the blink of an eye. The Heshin unit rode that momentum and began pushing the Zhao army back. The Kyorai unit has been eradicated. The first wave is crumbling. Shit. Yo, who the fuck is wait. Hold on. Yo. What's the name of the dude that's like the right-hand man of Shobun-kun? Or just Shohei-kun? The one that formerly served Ryofu. That's Shohei-kun, right? Who is the guy that serves him? He looks just like that guy. The guy that's also a strategist. The guy that's kind of Okama way. Yeah, the drawing's crazy, but he looks just like that dude. I forgot his name, though. He looks just like him. Like almost bar for bar. It's nuts. I forgot his name. I don't think I remember his name, though. Let me Kingdom characters. Shohei-kun. Shohei-kun. Chanter of the Right of Quinn. Yeah. I can't find that guy's name. Shit. Okay, I have to look it up later. Yeah, I forgot his name too. He's a character that you don't see that often in the story because he's also focused on the stuff with that's going on in the capital of Kantan. Well, no, wrong capital. That's Zhao's capital. Either way, he's always focused on the capital stuff, but he looks just like that guy. Our left wing has been cut in two, and our center is retreating. Yo, the Heshin unit. Con arrows. Yep. Gotta send the medics now. Gotta send the medics to save Tan. Yo, swing in the corner, but still, the locks, the waves. Report! Sekounsam has been shot down. As I suspected, those were the enemy cheers. Riboku-sama. Bro, there's no way. Kyoku! Thank you. Yes, bro. I was about to go nuts. Yes. Kingdom Kyoku. Yes, my boys. Kyoku. Yes. Yes. This dude. Yep. I was struggling for a minute. I appreciate you guys letting me know that. Yes. So Kyoku. That guy we see looks very similar to Kyoku, though a little less flamboyant. But actually a lot less flamboyant. Because Kyoku be flamboyant as hell. But he looks like Kyoku for sure. Like they gotta be cousins. Holy Christ. Hey, yo, YouTube chat. Nice find. Yeah, Jeff. Good shit. Appreciate you. Oh, my Kyoku. Because Kyoku, he was pretty good, too. He's actually very good. He's not utilized. Because, again, he's watching the capital and that kind of stuff with Shoei-kun, but he's actually very good. Like, make no mistake. So, Riboku, was this... did you account for that, too? Okay. There it is. So it's like with Riboku, you never know what he's accounted for or not, and that's what makes him so scary. Because if he accounted for something, it's like, dude, you know, this guy is planning like so many levels ahead of everybody else outside of Ousen. Unbelievable. Sekaun, did you really fall so soon? Didn't you tell me I had to show you the path? And the one to fell him was the Heshin unit. Yet again, bro, as he's... Well, to be fair, he's been respected chin. But it's like, damn, the Heshin unit, it's these guys, once again, taking out the craziest players in the game. It's regrettable. But great General Yotanwa's defeat early on is still a great boon to us. Yes, that's true. That's right. He even took down Yotanwa, but they still stopped him, bro. So that's only more upscale for the Heshin unit. They took down Yotanwa, and yet somehow Shin and his boys get it done. Uh-oh. How troublesome, or rather, I can't call them that anymore. With the Quinn army, they're already a more formidable force. And then the others with comparable strength. Yo, the Gakuka, the Gyokuho, they're each already a match for the... Bro, this gotta be it. Listen, this gotta be it. They've got to be 6th grade generals of this war. They've got to be. They've got to. Like, what fucking more, dude? What more could there possibly be? They have got to be 6 great generals by the end of this mug. Because at least great generals, okay? Shit. Maybe they're not 6 grades, but they're greats. And then they're going to get, I don't know, bro. It's like, okay. Who are the remaining great generals left? Kanki is dead. Yotanwa may not be able to recover after all the shit she's had. And then Toe retired. Because Toe jumped off of a damn tower. He landed it, but spinal damage is permanent. So the only great general right now you have, the 6 great generals, you only have 2. You have Ousen, whose forces were decimated in the last war. And then you have, well, he's, I guess, recovered. But he's going against Shibasho. They're going up against Shibasho. And then Mobu. So you only have 2 of the 6 left. And guess what? It just so happens that we're getting referred to 4 people that are on par. 4 people that can maybe fill in the gap. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. The levels to the Quinn army has, this has become, okay, the levels to the Quinn army, this has become all too serious. If we're not able to put them away entirely in this battle, in the future, the Quinn army's tyranny will all be unstoppable. That includes Yan, because Admiral on Discord loves to hype up Yan for some dumb reason. This truly is a decisive battle. We will shatter the Quinn, along with their king's path to martial unification. Sekaun, your defeat of Yotawa shall not be in vain, I swear it. We shall go with Fuite's. We shall go to Fuite's headquarters and turn back the tides of the battle. Yes, sir. Let's go. There we go. This is Kyokai, and then this is Rokuomi's kid. Adopted kid. Shin, Yoko. So they saw those guys from oh, now they're Quinn. That kingdom is long gone. Moten, Yotanwa. That's what's right there. Bati, Kisui, Kotsu, Mihaku, Binfuji. Yeah. The first day of the Great Quinn Zhao War saw the battlefield develop as followed. In the south, the Yotawa army, absent their great general, was greatly pushed back. Furthermore, Moten and the Gakuka, despite seemingly being in a superior position, were at a stalemate because they had to send forces down there. However, after defeating Sekaun, the Heshin unit was able to ride the momentum and push the Zhao army back. Let's go. So we made ground over here on the top, but over in the bottom, we got pushed back. Yo, how's Ouhon doing on the top? Ouhon's in the far, far, far giga north. The fall of Yotawa army was offset by the advance of the Heshin unit. From an analytical standpoint, the Quinn and Zhao army were equally on offensive and defense, analytically. In other words, which side would take the advantage on the first day came down to the armies of the North. The North remembers. And the fighting just north of the Heshin unit was... Jesus Christ. The 60,000 strong Rokuomi army. Jesus Christ, dude. The Rokuomi army, bro. They just running it down mid, dude. So this army's... Yo, I respect the fuck out of them. I do, man. I really do. Because the way Rokuomi rolls is that somehow he can make running it down mid work. And Yotaro done this war, she did. But I ain't like that. That was shocking as fuck. If you wanted to shock the fandom, that was a ripple. That was a ripple, bro. That was a massive, that was an earthquake, actually. Fuck that. That was an earthquake in the fandom. It had to be. Like, there's no way you can, oh, God, dude. I mean, she's alive, but it's like, nigga. What? Yotanwa? What? And the Figo King. What the fuck? They had to do something where it's like, okay, a lot of the achievements that Yotanwa has actually are credited to some sort of like other dudes, some intelligence unit. So in terms of strategy, they should be okay. But in terms of momentum, they're low. They're low. Like their morale is low, dude. Low. But that was a crazy earthquake. Just, you know, again, he offsets that with this new unit, but even still, bro, Yotanwa? That's crazy. Rokuomi, you're the leader of the whole army. You're out too far. Get back to headquarters. I'm barely out at all. Report. The Ryukoku army is struggling beyond those mountains to the right. Good. Report. The Kano army is collapsing past the mountains on the left. Huh? What? Report. Our first wave is in dire straits at the front. Second wave has already moved forward to reinforce the collapsing positions. Damn. He's damn strong. No mistaking it. We're 60,000 strong here, and he's only got 40. What general is that? That general. What was he? Gansho? Never heard of him. He's a general, and his soldiers are just well trained. This is strange. Probably some guy in like the northern mountains area. So this general, these troops, where have they been hiding up until now? Probably in Ganmo. Normally it's Ganmo type weird shit. Also the sea, that's kind of crazy. What is up with this dude? The Kano army. Jesus, hold him. If we fall here, they'll reach Kano-sama. To the last. Really? Is it that much? Cuckoo, sorry about that. And we ain't even Zhao. We ain't even Zhao? Who the fuck you guys then? What the hell? What, like Mongols or something? They're not Zhao. Then why the hell did the man got stabbed in the throat? Jesus Christ. Ryukoku army. The first wave is having trouble reforming the ranks. One wing has collapsed entirely. The second wave is sending reinforcements. How is this enemy so strong? We've never heard of them before. The Zhao and another hidden army had another hidden army. Ryukoku-sama. What is it? It's nothing big, but there's something I've noticed. What? The enemy commands have an accent to them. An accent? Yeah. It's definitely nothing from Zhao. It's an Eastern accent. Wait, are they Japanese? No, hold on, not that far east. Zhao, east of Zhao is Yan. East of Zhao is Yan, and then past that is Qi. But Qi had decided to bend the knee to Quinn already. So it could be Yan. The battlefield sure do be something. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. The battlefield sure be do something else, don't it, General Gon? Vice Commander Ribon. Even the soldiers are enjoying the slaughter. Vice Commander Seketsu Sho. Yeah. It was worth coming all the way out here, even if we had to stage a revolt. Oh, wow. they are key. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, King Ouhon. The truth is, that's crazy. The men Rokuomi was fighting were actually soldiers of key. Y'all should be on our side. Oh, damn. So, yeah, Riboku somehow got people from Key to defect. The king of Key, Ouhon, had told the imperial court that Key would be silent, that Key would be a silent observer in the war for China. But this only further enraged the military men who had been dissatisfied for years. And the three most impatient of all were Ganshu, Riboku, and Shoketsu Sho. Their armies had also trained ceaselessly, but with no opportunity to display their might, they were on the verge of exploding. They just couldn't hold it in. Riboku took advantage. Oh my God, bro. This is what I'm saying, man. Like do y'all see the moves he's making, man? It's like every time. There's always some shit. There's always some shit going on with this dude. Riboku took advantage of this and invited Gansho and his men to treat. Why didn't anyone in Quinn think about this shit? If they're allies, just join the fucking Quinn army for a second. So we can, what? Riboku took advantage of this and invited Ganshu and his men to treat. All three agreed to join the war without a moment's hesitation. Zhao obviously compensated the soldiers generously, but they were setting off to war knowing that they were committing treason. Nevertheless, an army of totaling 15,000 soldiers set out from Key. Adding it to the 25, Zhao, they became an army of 40,000 strong, but the main force was undeniably powerful volunteers from Key. Faced with Ganshu army, the Rokuomi army was being pushed back despite their superior numbers. In other words, Jesus Christ, Zhao. The Quinn army experienced another fall with the Rokuomi army. Jesus Christ. However, Screech, that fall was more than made up for by the advancing army north of Rokuomi. It's fucking, oh, dude. What is he doing, dude? What is this fucking edgelord doing, bro? What is not edgelord, but what is this hard ass doing, man? Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Like just disgusting. I just can't with this guy. So it looks like the balance is gonna be broken to the farthest north area where where Ouhon is. The Ousen army. Ousen's opening tactic was to send former Han soldiers to the... Oh, God. I can't. Okay. Ousen's opening tactic was to send former Han soldiers to the front lines to engage in exhaustive attrition warfare. As a result, the Zhao gained the advantage, but the Shibasho army was also thoroughly worn out. That's crazy. Shibasho was one. I thought that they're gonna have the hardest time. At that point, the order to charge was issued to the reborn Ousen army. Bro, who the fuck is this guy? Where'd you find this dude? Look at him. Who? Second Division General Ankai. It's like he has Mako's fit, but he has Akakin's energy. First Division General Naraku. Well, that's a deadly name. Stop. Okay. And that's just why we get me fucked up. Stop it. Yo, what's up? Ignore the smut. Here we go. That's wrong. Hey. Unfortunately, that's what I deal with. Well, I can find another site. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. Let me see it. Because I do have more ad blockers on my Edge than I do my Chrome. So if I just switch gears real quick. Okay. We should be good now. Hope so. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, hold on. I need to go to the bathroom. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Space Bear? How you doing? I'll be right back. All right. Sorry, Cole. Listen, you didn't see nothing. Okay. That should be gone because the ads are annoying. All right. Yeah, I'm back. All right, so we have some dude. The Great Quinn Zhao War. Boom. Day 3. Has it been day 3? Zhao guys dying, Quinn guys dying, horses colliding, men flying, flags aflutter. You know the drill. Boom. Stab, cut. Boom. Stab. I mean, dead. Glaive swing 1. Holy shit. Glaive swing 2. Holy shit. This is Anaki. I heard auto surrender. You heard right. Because guess what? Even the new boys, like the guys that are actually doing a lot of work on the Rokuomi army right now, aren't from Zhao. I mean, I'm not from Yan. They're from Ki. Huh. Crazy. All right. So, we have the new second general of the Oki army, and he is just mowing down people. Advance! Oh! This guy's a freak, dude. Again, he has Mako's fit, but Akakin's energy. Ousen-sama, the Ankai, that's his name, Ankai. The Ankai army has already taken out the enemy's first wave. What terrifying strength. And even against that Kansaro. That's Kansaro's army? Christ. I wonder if they'll earn the highest merits again today. 2nd Division General Ankai. He may have plenty of experience under his belt, but this is still his first time in a war of this size. That's kind of crazy, bro. Jesus, man. The first time in a war of this size? Oh. So we have, boom. Ousen, of course, he knows something's up because he always does. Okay, hold on. Well, Ayo, Zeno. Appreciate you, though. You're right. I'm handsome as fuck. 1, 2. Watch the videos, dude. 10 years been too damn long, son. That's like just Rose era right there. That's like shit. Zunisha era right there. Get back in the videos now. Also, I'm coming up from the. Yes, true. Always. There's always some guy from the mountains or some guy hidden in the leaves somewhere. There's always some nutty dude that's just like busted as hell. Hey, guess what? I'm here. I'm Riboku convinced me somehow. He convinced armies of Ki to defect. 15,000 men. Crazy. On the first day of the Great Quinzhou War, looking at the armies as a whole, the Ousen's army advance left them with a slight advantage. Zhao. Yo, any word on Ouhon? Ousen. Rokuomi. Hishin. Stalemate. Otama, yikes. My God. On second day, the advance. Okay, so we have Zhao Qin. On second day, the advances and falls of various armies led to an overall stalemate. Huh. Interesting. However, on the second day, the Ousen army was the Ousen army was only one to maintain their advantage, pushing back the Shibasho armor further. What? They pushed back Shibasho's boys even further on the second day? And then, on the third day, the reborn Ousen army continued their advance with 2nd Division General Ankai's army forcing the Kansar army to begin their retreat. What? Ankai, shows behind Ankai. Kansaro, Riju, Naraku, face over Shibasho, Ousen, Shinsho, Donsari, and Fuon, who survived the last war. The Ankai army is advancing. The Kansar army is retreating. Seoul's headquarters. That new 2nd Division General has won against Kansaro 3 days in a row? Unbelievable. No, it's bait. It's gotta be bait. The king of the stateless area. Ankai is? Yeah, that's what I heard. Him? All right, he's gonna die. This guy, he's getting hyped up to die. Kansaro or Shibasho's gonna do a flank and they're gonna kill this guy easily. She's still there. Yeah, because apparently they lied. When he got her back, they just fucking lied. Well, they lied to Zhao right to their faces about how they weren't gonna fight again. They just lied. They just straight up. They just straight up lied, which is crazy when they think about it. Yotan Army doesn't have anyone that can fight. Banaji right now. Yotan has what do you mean? Baggio. Yeah, Baggio, bro. Outside of Yotanwa, Baggio's the striker strongest. They're probably the Figo King is after that. Even with China divided into its various municipalities, it's still full of undeveloped areas. The stateless refugees, criminals, they all drift and eventually come together. And where they settle becomes a lawless area subject to no country control. There are countless numbers of these big, small, and everything in between. West of the Taihang Mountains in the vast lawless area, Ankai's faction forced all others to yield to them with sheer strength. Damn, dude. Apparently, Ousen-sama heard tell of his battle prowess and extended him an invitation. He accepted. I see. So that's why he's the one that I can't stand the most. The most. There are others, people you can't stand. I hate everyone as a rule. Wow. He's a piece of shit. But as an ally, his strength is beyond helpful. Still, I get wet for someone with dignity and grace like Soul-sama. Whoa. Just hot and humid. Sticky. Oh. I get wet with someone with dignity and grace like Soul-sama. Oi, don't talk like that here. But there's one thing that's still bothering me. Is the Kansar army really so weak to retreat like that? That's what I'm saying. It's bait. I don't think so either. Devastated, mighted. Akai-sama, we've crushed the second wave. The enemy's retreating even further. Chase after them. Yes, sir. That's Kansara of the Shibasho army that killed my predecessor. That killed my predecessor. And this is all he's got. The guys I fought in the states areas had more balls than his. Damn right. Bro, look at these guys, man. These guys are fucking... They just look brutal. Because our world's way more brutal than this. No hopes, no dreams, no hopes. Just survival. Kill or be killed and keep on killing. Way different than out here. In our world. Think he's even last 3 days? No fucking way. Yo, they're gonna die. At any rate, this Kansaro is a huge disappointment. Feared for his great strength, my ass. Which means that guy who lost him before, those Ako and Mako, they were small fries with me. This is the worst. Boring. Let's hurry up and slaw these guys so everyone knows our strength, friend or foe. Oh, here they come. They heard the yapping. Here they come, here they come, here they come. Huh? What? Urgent report. The left side was ambushed by the enemy. What? An ambush? Where the hell were they hiding? They came from those woods in the far left. What? They keep coming out. That was your plan from the beginning? Report. The left, they've been flanked by strong enemies. Shut the fuck up. I can see that. Oomph. Be careful of those woods. Stay away from them. They're too far to ambush us again. Build ranks on the left. Yes. All right. Our flank attack on the main army begins here. Don't pull in any further. Begin counter offensive. Oh, raise the flags. What the? Where'd they come from? Push them back. Stop their movements. Jesus, they're getting swarmed right now. What the? Over here. Over there. They're getting a second wind? So many flags. They were just pretending to struggle? We can't break the melee. We can't reform. We can't form ranks. Yep. Tear through them. Oh, Glock. Enemies. They're pouring in on the left. I see. All right. So will this guy just get diffed, or will he actually be able to live up to his claim? The so-called king. So this is what they call a hunting ground. Slices. Cansado. He's right there. First, take the head of that fool they call second division general, and then crush them. And here and now, we will exterminate Ousen's second division. Yes, sir. The battle rages, but it looks like the Zhao guys are winning, and a lot of these new guys are getting hunted. They're getting annihilated. Wait a minute. The Ankai army, they're being flanked from the left, but it's continuing to the center. This is bad. Ankai is hold the area in front of Ankai-sama. Close ranks. They're coming. Ankai. Oh, I can see their general. Is it okay for us to slay him? I don't care. Kill him. Understood. Kanro-sama! Urgent report. What's wrong? An attack from the right. The enemy has... Oh, so... sent reinforcements. So... Reinforcements from behind? It's the Soul Army. Kanro-sama, these new reinforcements have halted our movements. They're moving too fast for us. They're tearing through our flank. They're tearing through our right flank. Oh. So, huh. Don't we let go? Kansaro. So, oh my God. Mind you, what's your name again? The girl with the two swords? She was fucking masterclass. She was phenomenal, bro. She lost an arm. Wait, but she still has two swords. She lost an arm, but she still has two swords. I don't know why. But either way, like, she was phenomenal when she was fighting. It was insane how good she was. I'm heading out to my unit. They'll need orders. Zoro style. We'll see. Ooh, mouth? Your arm. Make sure to not enter the fray. Understood. Well then. Wait. Shiryu. That's her name. Yeah, Shiryu. Wait, Shiryu. Before you said that you get wet for someone dignity and grace like me. Does that mean that you would get wet for someone who isn't? Does that mean that you would get wet for someone who isn't me? What a stupid question. Let's go. Shiryu-sama. We're circling around and taking Kansaro's head. Vice Commander, Shiryu-sama. Who's with me? Yes, ma'am. God damn, dude. One arm and still brolic as fuck. Yo, she has one arm, dude. She has one arm. One arm. And she cut down two dudes of these. Powered through this guy's spear and crushed his skull, sliced this guy's head off, more cut. She's doing toe shit. She's doing toe activity. She's incorporated toe style into her style. Who is this monster? Vice Commander. You really are the greatest woman. One-handed? What the fuck? This guy can't believe what he's seeing. Another boom. Huh? Kansaro. Kansaro. He switched directions? Out of respect for your courage, I'm releasing the both of you. Go. Yeah. And then, sorry, dude. We lied. That's some shit. Thank you. I'll never forget my debt to you. Yes, of course. Kansaro. Here, you're an enemy general on the battlefield. Don't think poorly of me. Form pincer movement with Shiryo unit and take Kansaro's head. I think he's dying. I think that he's built some bad karma. He should have left the battlefield like what he promised. And instead, he's back here. I think he's dead. Bad karma, bad juju. Or Shiryo this time will actually die. The Ankai army was saved thanks to Soul's reinforcements. Thank the heavens, Soul managed to move so quickly. He really read the situation. Send Riju in behind the Naraku army, huh? As reinforcements? But Naraku army is in good standing. Hurry. It's almost... Hurry. Speed is of the essence. Shh. Quickly. Reinforce Naraku. Oh, shit. A prime Robert Baratheon is coming. Lu Bu has entered the battlefield. Mahoraga is being summoned. Quickly. Send reinforcements. Now. For the Shibasha army to make its move. Set out. Generals, new and old, entering the fray. Yeah, okay, and see, there's no ads now. Thank God. Okay, it was a good idea. The Golden Gensho group. Oh, yeah, these are the guys that have the yeah, okay, so these are guys that have the silhouette of Shin and the glaive. Nice logo. Jesus Christ. The 3Gs. 3GG. The Golden Gensho group. Hey, yo, Brandon. Why? Bro. Brandon, much love for the $110 on YouTube. I know I owe you a video or two. And they're still working on, obviously. But because you dropped $110, even though you have some really fucked up takes on Berserk, because you know you do. Welcome to the family, son. You know you do. I'm gonna give you to that nada Arabian night. God damn. Holy shit. Much love, bro. Change. Yeah, this is the Berserk guy. This is the guy that had the very strange donations about certain father figures in Berserk. I'll put it like that. Just a troll, because he knows what he's doing. Crazy shit. But he has my attention, at least. That's what I'm sure. Riot Talks. Watch over to get a sub. I see you on Twitch. I see you. God damn. Yeah, Brandon is now known as the Berserk guy. Oh, Jesus. What a world, man. All right. Back to the greatness. Kingdom. Riboku. Ponytail up. Lock the fuck in. Quinzhou War, Northern Battlefield. Riboku's leadership cast a long shadow over the intensified situation between the Ousen army and the Shiwasha army. Is Riboku actually helping him out? Where do they get the horses from? The horses they have are just fucking... I don't know. I don't know where you find these breed of horses, the size of elephants or rhinos at least. Like that's a rhino-sized horse, and he's pulling up energy. The way I view it, maybe I'm capping here, but the way I view it is that it's ancient China. In reality, all these guys are probably like 5'4", the highest. And Shibasho, who looks like a mountain, is roughly around the size of like 6'3". You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense when a horse is 6'3". So these are horses, but they're more like donkeys, you know? This is what I envision, okay? I know it's fucked up. I understand that, okay? But it's like ancient Chinese height. It can't be that high, bro. It can't be. Not with that subsistence farming diet. No, hell no, bro. Not with that diet, bro. Ain't no shot, dude. Ain't no shot. Nah, I'm going to say these guys are like 5'4" max. And then he's 6'3". Oh, yeah. NBA, like, guys like Shaq would look like Titans. Like, actual Attack on Titan Titans. Hoken's probably like 6'1", bro. Like any big guy in Kingdom, over 6 feet. So that's Naraku. Commanding his forces. That's the girl or the trap? Fuji? Yeah, I think it's a girl. I'm not too sure. Kansaro, Soul, Ankai. No, Riju, that's her name. Riju. Shibasho, Naraku. Donsari, Shinsho. Ousen Army, 3rd Division General Shinsho. All smiles. Naraku, Riju, they pulled it off. They're fighting that Shibasho army on even footing. So far, at least. So they are. Ousen-sama certainly made the right decision to bolster the center with those two. That's not all of it. The Shibasho army is holding back. Look at him. Yo, he's not even moving. Bro, he was like this. He was going to move. And then, actually, pump fake. Huh? And the one holding back the most are the ones we're facing. Really? Donsari's army. Which is why our own Shinsho army is fighting with less than half strength. We are? Well, holding back is a bit of an exaggeration. More like they're keeping something in reserve. Well, that's the case, then the Shibasho army is making a huge mistake. By holding anything back, they've let us push them back this entire 3 days. That's a kind of strategy. By retreating like that, they pull us further in. And then a huge army from Gion and Hongo comes from the north. That's on Ouhon then. How is the Hoken 7'6"? He's 7'6" in ancient Chinese mathematical heights. But in the real world, he's like 6'1". On God. This man said he was the tallest Mexican I've ever seen. He was 5'7". Little desperado. That's crazy. Well, I'm telling you, bro. Ain't that big. Ancient China. Hard is in Belgium, obviously, clearly, without question. But in reality, they're, again, 6'1" max. Or for like someone like Hoken. And then a huge army from Gion and Hongo comes from the north and wipes us out with a single pincer move. Northern Army, Ousen Army, Shibasho Army. What are you saying? That's why they're not fighting full strength. They know the types of battles to come. As far as strategy goes, it's too lofty. And the one who's thought up this has to be Riboku. What? He's chosen Ousen-sama. Oh, has Ousen-sama? Of course he knows already. That's why he placed me on the right. He knows I can adapt in situation. Even if the left is swallowed up by the North Army, we can rebuild from the right. Riju is sharp too, but strongest at the middle range. In large-scale developments, he's really glazing himself right here. Shinsho will dominate. But if that's the case, then if we keep fighting like this, we're just further falling into Riboku's trap. No, not necessarily true. You see, if that northern army doesn't arrive in time for the pincer, then Shibasho's army simply spent 3 days on the back foot, and even with their reserves, they've dug themselves too deep. It's a double-edged sword. Well, obviously, Riboku knew that from the get-go with this plan. Do you understand? The outcome of this entire battlefield rests on the shoulders of the one who will face that northern army first. For better or worse, that's the young lord Ouhon-sama. Ouhon-sama. God damn! What is Ouhon face? Oh my God! What is that, like 100,000 niggas? What the fuck? What should I do right now? I have no idea. Northernmost battlefield, Gokuho army versus Duke Reiju army. Talk to Reiju. Not him, her. You know the one. He's back. How is it out there? Honsama. So glad you're safe. The center army is continuing to struggle. Kanjo keeps sending messages to complain. The left is holding their own and fighting well. Kanjo-sama. Hon-sama has returned to headquarters. Finally. I'm heading there too. Hold down the spot. Yes, sir. The army commander cannot leave headquarters on a whim to enter the fray. He was doing that? Damn. Not only does it delay orders from the entire army, but what would we do if you got taken out? I just went up to help the Akagen army on the right. I analyzed the situation and determined it wasn't dangerous. Then send someone else. And on top of that, what is this formation? It's bizarre. What the fuck is happening here? Is that to prepare for the other cities having their troops come down and help? No matter how you slice it, you put way too many troops on the left. Right army, center army, Yoga army, left army. The left is massive. And as expected, while most of the left has forces to spare and have become a flying column, the center and right army are barely staying alive. Especially Akakin. If he makes one mistake, they're all dead. Which is why, like I said, I went to help Akakin. Send reinforcements on the left. At any rate, this is insane focus on the left. It's just too extreme. Send 10,000 troops from the left over to the right now. And 50,000 to the center. Denied. Hell no. For a second there, I read Young Master as you monster. Denied. Are you hearing me, young master? As soon as I was assigned to the north, I sent out intelligence units, and it seems there are troops at Gion and Hongo far beyond our initial estimates. Whoa. What? Far beyond. An army beyond our estimates, that's impossible. This war stretches from the south to the north. Just how many troops do you think Zhao have deployed already? Outside of Kantan, there shouldn't be any forces left that are capable of surprising us. I also made them look into the general currently facing us. Duke Reiju, the mysterious general I haven't heard even a whisper about this entire war. First Division General of the small state of Dai in northern Zhao. What the fuck? What? Dai? Yeah, what the hell is that? Oh my, they're tiny. So you have the Gyeonggu, the Mongol Empire shit to the far north. Then you have Yan, Dai, and Zhao. That the main force we're fighting against right now aren't even Zhao. They're Dai, almost certainly. I know Dai is an ally to Zhao, but still, to fight in another nation's war, and to this extent, Riboku. Correct. I've also heard that in northern Zhao, there are small and medium-sized cities indistinguishable from Zhongnu. You mean they'll fight too? If Dai is here, then it's not far-fetched. Full mobilization. Quite. In this battle, Riboku intends to fully crush the Quinn army. Yeah, now you get it, Kano? I tried to mimic Kano's struggling. I started coughing. Frederick, much of the appreciate you. What's up, Cole? Quick death battle for you. Riboku versus Ousen versus Bats. Who wins? Well, with 1 week of prep. Batman. Then, if Gion and Hongo have even bigger army. Urgent report. From the north. What is it? Here we go. This time. The enemy. It's the enemy on the move. What? Location, number. They're at the Shiba Plains, 2 mountains over. Shiba Plains, that's close already. They just suddenly appeared out of the woods. How many of them? This is just still a scout's estimate, but anywhere from 50 to 60,000. What? 60,000? Oh. God damn. So, Ricky, though, if it's a battle for, let's say, intelligence or a wit battle, like intelligence, like about this on actual wit, I probably actually lean towards Riboku. But to be fair, it depends on what they're doing, really. God damn it. An army that big in the blink of an eye is already at the Shiba Plains. The main road should have been under watch. They must have been mountain paths that we didn't know about. What do we do now? Somehow we'll have to get information to, if we're going to use Hoken, oh shit. Somehow we have to get information and meet them. Lucky I already bolstered the left. What are you grinning at? That's not what I'm asking. I mean, how are we going to stop their 60,000 reinforcements? We only expected them to have 20. Be it 20 or 60 makes no difference. We just have to stop them. Kanjo, I'm leaving the fight against Duke Reiju to you. I will join the left army and give commands. Young master, this is the real battle. Neither of us will allow the other to die nor fail, Kanjo. All right. If neither of us are alive by tonight, it'll be a miracle. I told you, I won't forgive you. If I told you, I won't forgive failure. Stay alive. Young master, good fortune be with you. Yes, and with you too. So, the left, only someone's up. They arrived. 60,000. Zhao. Who the fuck is this dude? What is this? Oh, wait, we've seen him before, haven't we? Yeah, he's the Gion Castle General, Encon. Yeah, egghead, bro. Robotnik. Oh. I forgot what he did. Oh. Didn't one of the Earls die? Yeah. Reports from our scouts. The Gyokuho have begun making formations to face us. Their numbers? They're awaiting us and both of their left with 30,000 troops. However, they still have the Duke Reiji army to contend with. So in reality, they only can spare 25,000. Crush them to dust! First, eradicate the Gyokuho. And then we put down the Ousen army once and for all. The poisonous fangs of Quinn will be purged from China. Boo! Good Lord. Good Lord. Honsama. We managed to get information in time. We can see the enemy. They're almost here. I heard there were 60,000 of them. Is that true? Yes, it's true. So it's 20,000 against 60,000. Chilling, isn't it? And Kanjo was complaining about drawing the short straw. Fuck. Well, let's turn this into a winning ticket. Huh? How? Honsama. Honsama. Here we go. I like this. Honsama, 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 Honsama. Listen here, Gyokuho. The army before you is Riboku's trump card for winning this entire war. After they've broken through our lines, they'll make their way down south. And together with the Shueisha army, they will wipe out the Ousen army. That is Riboku's secret plan. There's probably more to it, honestly. He's had, again, because he already had Sekahun moving around doing crazy shit. The enemy plans to overwhelm us with sheer numbers, but that will never work against the Gyokuho. Oh! We will stop Zhao's northern army, which means the Gyokuho will prove to be stronger than Riboku. Oh! Ousen. Not a single soldier will make it south past us. Now then, let's show everyone here and now that the Gyokuho is the strongest Zhao is the strongest, Zhao or Quinn. 20,000 men versus 6,000. Oh, man. General Mid? Nah, listen. He ain't kid. Or do you mean somebody else? I'm on chapter 866. Now 867. Golden Gensho group. Ouhon has the toughest battle. Holy fuck, dude. This is like what happened with the Zhao invasion arc, where Ouhon had a really tough time on the right. They had a brutal time on the right. But that reminded me, Moten, with way fewer dudes, was able to face off against the men of Reigen and Kisui during that war, during that campaign. So if Moten can have less numbers in terms of ratio when he fought against the men of Reigen and Kisui, maybe Ouhon can do the same thing here. Their goal isn't to win per se. Their goal is to like make sure that no one gets past. So he's no Moten. He's no Moten, but Ouhon's still very sharp. He's very sharp. His intelligence is either on par or better than Cardio 10's. So he's very sharp. So Gyokuho, stabbing, cutting, thrusting. They're strong. One by one, we're going down. Don't falter. We still have the advantage of numbers. Surround them and cut them down. Surround them. Surround them. Surrounded. This guy gets stabbed in the back. Ugh. Good. And now in one strike, now one stroke. Nah, dude. Cavalry. This is going to be quintessential right here. The Gyokuho are, I think, well known for their insane spearman cavalry. Like, their cavalry is insane. So they should be able to do a great job in thwarting a lot of the advancements just by their sheer mobility and their spearmanship. Like, these guys, they run through. Like, this, they like machine gun it. And they just puncture holes in people. Stop their advance southward. Yeah, enemy ambush. 6,000 additional Zhao from Gion and Hongo standing in their way. The Gyokuho army. Report. Our first squad is struggling. They're requesting reinforcements. The third squad has fucking retreated. Our center is crumbling. We've lost sight of the Muro unit. The 7th squad is routed. Impossible. We've more than doubled their men, and they're being pushed back. The enemy cavalry, dude, that's what I was saying, bro. The enemy cavalry is disgustingly good, bro. They come in there, and they come out, bro. Come in there, and they come out. They know what they're doing, dude. They keep darting around and intervening with our infantrymen. And what about our cavalry? It's not just that. Their infantry are strong, both individually and as a unit. No, the most dangerous thing is how high their morale is. Calm down. Relax. I know I gave a crazy speech last time, but just take it easy. There's nothing to get flustered over. Not one thing. And Kansama, this vigor of theirs, it won't last long. Huh? All right, here we go. What is Kingdom? Kingdom is one of the best mangas currently ongoing in Japan and is consistently in the top 10 best-selling mangas of the year and has been so for the past 15 years. Basically, it's kind of goated. Whoa, dead animal. Don't lie to the motherfucker. Okay, relax, calm down. But it's one of the best, yes. The Gyokuho had a temporary surge of morale due to Ouhon entering the fray and spurring themselves. In a battle with equal numbers, that may have been enough to lead to victory, but that doesn't hold true when they have a disadvantage such as this. We may struggle, but as the battle drags on, we keep sending reinforcements, their morale will eventually drop. Let's see, bro. And there are further misgivings in the front. The front. Duke Reiju, yeah. With their forces concentrated here, the fight against their original opponent, the Duke Reiju army, will become even harder. Enkan army. Duke Reiju is strong. Look at this galleon, dude. If the Gyokuho think they can repel him at only half strength, they've made a grave error. Duke Reiju will crush them from head on even more quickly than us, and then his troops will swarm onto our battlefield like a deluge. From the start, the Gyokuho's fight here was doomed to fail. Let's see if Homeboy is as good as you think he is. So, we have to Gyoku Army, Center Army, Duke Reiju Army. Report. The Ro unit is routed. The Tyrant unit's flags are gone as well. The Kaifu unit, still alive, but barely. Send a Zetsu unit after them. Zetsu unit is already cut in half. Fuck! This is exactly what I said happened. This is exactly what I said would happen. This isn't an enemy we can beat at half strength. The Akin army on the right is struggling. They're falling further behind. I don't have time to worry about the. I don't have time to worry about the right. Report. What? Our infantry lines are collapsing. What? Impossible. When did that? Dude, focus the fuck up. Lock in, dude. If our infantry gets split apart, we won't be able to make any movements. Reinforce them. We have to hold ranks at all costs. The enemy is. It's the enemy's main force. We won't make it in time. We have to. General, the Denji unit has severed the enemy's center lines. It's over then. Damn. Oh, yosh. Have we cut through? Yeah. Trample them. Widen the gap further. If we separate them, their formation are barely at half strength. And at half strength, they'll be sitting ducks. So half and half. This is half and half. Kanju-sama, the middle is completely separated. And the gap is only getting bigger. We can't stop it. We can't stop them. Bro, stop saying sorry. Think. I'm sorry, young lord. I never thought I could end this quickly. Duke Reiju is a stronger opponent than we initially expected, sure. But as I thought, without the young lord, the Gyokuho can't bring out their full strength. I'm not enough. I'm sorry. What? Here we go. Hold on. What is that? Huh? What is it? Point army from behind, reinforcements and attack. New troops on the move. They're coming to fill the gap. Intercept them. This is bad. We have to hurry. Reinforcements. But who the hell? Oh, so much over the sub. Appreciate you for 42 months. Whose army is that? They're here. Oh! Heki, bro! Yo, Heki, bro, just saved the entire operation. That's insane. Heki, bro, saved the entire operation. Here come the most orthodox, the most bread and butter dudes. Oh, hey, Bobby Cat. Appreciate you for sprinkling 10 gifted subs, some healthy sea salt to the Heshin unit, baby. Appreciate you. No doubt that means a lot. No doubts. Hey, yo, this is fucking cool, though. Again, for all the guys that got to get the subs, thank Bobby Cat. Well, no doubt about that. But Heki comes in on a crazy play. Hold on. And is able to plug up the hole that the Reiju army made. Bro, Ogiko is done. He's not coming back. If you forget about me, you're in a world of trouble. It's who are you? It's Heki. That's Heki? Kanju-sama, it's General Heki. Impossible. The Heki army, they were supposed to be reinforcing the Ousen army to the south since day one. Well, they lied. Why are they here? Heki-sama, the surprise attack went great. Yes. Heki-sama, what's wrong? 3 days earlier. The Gyokuho, a messenger from the Gyokuho. No. It's General Ousen it's General Ouhon himself. Eh? The real thing. Ouhon, the real thing. Ouhon. He came all the way out here the day before battle? General Ouhon, just what brings you to my headquarters? He chose to come here. Why are you glaring at me? Scary. Come to think of it, I've barely ever spoken with Ouhon. I know he's around the same age as Shin, but compared to him, that stare is ice cold. That stare is ice cold, and it feels like he's looking down on me. He truly is General Ousen's son. But what did he come here for? I apologize for disrupting your planning session. I have a matter of great importance to discuss with you, General Heki. Great importance. I wish to entrust the Gyokuho's fate and you and your army General Heki. Huh? What? The entire victory in this battle rests on if the Gyokuho can repel the forces of Gion and Hongo from the north, but the Gyokuho can't stop. Them from both the front and left at the same time. Are you saying to stop them, we must defeat the army in the front? The Duke Reiju army? Yes. Your army will make it like it's heading to support Ousen-sama, the Ousen army, then do an about turn once you're hitting the trees and make for the Gyokuho. Going Ousen. Boom, no. Going right. Wrong, left, flank. Hidden in the bushes. We will likely be struggling, so I request to reinforce the Gyokuho's center. Do you see what I mean, bro? Like, his intelligence, his mind for strategy is very high. Like, come on. Like, this is really good shit. He knew from the beginning that they were going to struggle with the right and center. Furthermore, I request that you take the... Heki? Heki? It's about to be the Kwarong all over again. I request that you take the head of enemy commander Duke Reiju. Take his head? If you do that, the Gyokuho can repel the force of the north and foil Riboku's plot. With the strength of the Heki army, I ask you to aid us in this battle against the north. Yo, look at Heki. alive. It's excellent today. Oh, shit. He's feeling good. Heki and his boys plow through the center army, or the army that split the Ouhon half, and lead us to victory. Repair the gap. We've certainly caught them off guard. Keep this momentum. Keep the momentum like this, and topple Duke Reiju's headquarters. Oh, nah, laughable. It's merely 10,000 men as reinforcements, and I feel no sharpness from them. Send out the Jin Satsu and crush them head on. Yes, sir. Who the fuck are these heavy? Why does every unit have heavies, bro? Why does every unit have a bunch of heavy niggas? Like guys that are 350 pounds plus that are just running it down mid. How does every unit have this shit, dude? Heki-sama, new enemy from the front. They're horribly strong. They must have been the main force. It's fine. Don't falter. We've trained more than enough to prepare against stronger enemies. And besides, we couldn't possibly lose in this faithful north. Our comrades who are poisoned in Sekire, and those who lost their lives in the internment. Oh, that shit. Yeah. They're surely watching over us now and lending us their strength. In lieu of flowers, let's give them Duke Reiju's head, this man over here, dude, and bring a victory to the entire Quint army. Oh! Bro, what the fuck is Akaken doing? Why is he far right? Whoa, where is he going? Hey, yo, Rick, is this you? Yo, Retro Ricky, what's up, dude? What's up, Big Rick? Here, lol, Ouhon, Pumi, bro. You can't deny it, Ricky. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. Ouhon has matured. The fact that Ouhon even came to Heki, mind you, he hyped up his boys, saying to his boys on like their left that they're the strongest, they can get it done, X, Y, and Z. But reality was that he needed Heki, bro. He needed Heki to come in there and stymie the flow, because he knew that even though the morale was high, in reality, the number gap was too big. So he get an extra 10,000 men in the center. Now, to be fair, they still have to rely on 20,000 guys to fend off 60K. But still, the fact that he was working to the fact he was working to have Heki set up a plan, that was great. And it caught him off guard. Though, of course, the Duke is like, whatever, not a big deal. But even still. Now, though, what the fuck is this? Why is Akaken all the way to the far right? What is he doing? Aken-sama, we've been chased all the way to on the right. Then it's showtime. What the fuck is... Yo, flank. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be flank. He's going to go down here and then hook all the way around. And then go after the general's head. It's going to be some dumb shit like that. It's got to be. It's got to be. Or he says, fuck it. I'm going to go all the way north to that small kingdom myself. We're going to pretend to go after your home country. What you going to do? What you going to do? I don't even know. What's the plan, bro? What is the young lord coming all the way out here? You on the right and Kanjo in the center will struggle. Yeah, probably. And in that chaos, you on the right will be chased out to the point where the enemy commander will lose sight of you. But then the center will get torn to shreds. The Heki army will come from behind and save them. Oh. Which means the center will stay evenly matched. Doubt it. See, like Akaken, he's a tweaker. He's basic. He's insane. Like, this is the kind of guy that founded the formula that Walter White used in Breaking Bad. Like Akakin, he was throwing that shit in ancient China. But he's sharp as fuck. He's what was that drug called? Like Limitless or something like that. In that one movie, he's taking that shit. He's super sharp. He knows this. I doubt it. Just 10,000 men of the Heki army can turn the tide? That's the goal. I let him be convinced he's the main pillar. Oh my goodness. Oh, a similar strategy that that's a similar strategy. That's how Ousen operate with Heki. I see you. So in the same way, Ousen saw Heki as bait. It's the same thing here. In my eyes not deceive me, that man will be excellent bait. And once again, be so like father, like son. He's good bait. Your dad's right. He's very good bait. Hey, listen. I watch Haikyuu, and I know that being the distraction is very important. So, hey, you know what? Fuck it. If that means that he gets some glory as Hinata Shoyo, fuck it. Okay. That's the goal. That's the goal. Let him be convinced he's the main pillar behind this battle. His morale will be high. Yes. Yeah. How wicked. You understand why I'm here, don't you? Yeah. The right is the main attack. Precisely. Akakin. You're the one who will take Duke Reiju's head. Turn around. Yo, what if actually it was all like a triple, quadruple play to have them believe that was the case? And in reality, it's like the old man. It's his aide who's hiding away somewhere. And then the aide is really like, you know, they're gonna be the main attack. This is gonna be the aide's job. Like, oh fuck, it's my job. Okay. Turn around. Make a wide left turn and cut through and take Duke Reiju's army from behind. Yeah. Remember, if you screw this up, the entire Gyokuho is done for. Oh! But Ordo is nowhere inside, thank God. Golden Gensho group. Heki? Oh, no way, dude. Oh, shit, it's her. What's her name again? Keru or Kairu, something like that? I forgot her name. Poised to take down Duke Reiju, the man leading the Kitari, thank you. Poised to take down the Duke Reiju, the man leading the Zhao Northern Army, Heki, and I can launch a surprise attack from 2 angles. Advance! Push your way in. Heki-sama, you're going too far out. Let's take advantage. Let's take the vanguard. Fall back. I can't stop our momentum now. But if something happens to you, nice dodge, Heki. Holy fuck. Stabs guy in the shoulder. Oh, Heki-sama, just fall back on. Heki-sama, just fall back one line. Sure, I don't have overwhelming strength like Mobu or Shin, and yet, no, because of that, there's a back that only I can show these men. Bro, look at this motherfucker, bro. Look at he's trying to do the big back. He's trying to do the big back. I mean, it's not big, but I mean, he's trying. He's trying. Yo, what's up? He's trying to go in there like Mobu and Shin. Bro, look at these niggas, yo! Bro, look, yeah, there it is. There it is. The Mogo shit? Yeah, he is. He's trying to, bro. Heki-sama. Oh! Follow Heki-sama! Yo, they just moving, bro. Yo, they say, fuck it, we move, bro. Now they have sharpness, Duke. Yo, Duke Reiju. Now they have sharpness. Now they sharp as the dagger. Report, the enemy, report, the enemy's front, the enemies in the front, their momentum hasn't waned. They're breaking through. Yeah, we can see that. Impossible. Are you saying that the Jin Satsu lost? The third wave has engaged them. Duke Reiju. Yes, I see. There does indeed exist strength, lacking a bright light. With how many great figures partaking in this war, it slipped my mind. Yes. In which case, all there is to do is slaughter them with our full strength. Heki-sama, enemy reinforcements from the right. They still have that many troops waiting in reserve? Heki-sama, from the left too, they're coming. What? Heki-sama. We push forward. Damn. We push forward. If we don't take Duke Reiju's head, Ouhon will be overtaken by the Northern Army and Quinn will lose. The enemy must be using all the remaining strength here. Somehow we must make it to Duke Reiju's headquarters. Yes, sir. Stop the enemies. Turn to their flank. Oh. Damn. Heki says forward. Suzume! Forward. That's risky as hell, dude. But he's motivated right now. Well, nothing. Me neither. What is this? As we thought, we lost sight of an enemy unit outside the Tenyun forest. Robu-sama. We found no enemies near the Tenai, I guess the Tenayun forest, the Tenai River either. The Gyokuho's right army. Where did they disappear to? It's like chasing smoke. Robu-sama, report. What is it? The Ensui unit at the back. Someone has eradicated them entirely. The Ensui unit. Ensui eradicated? Impossible. Ensui was the left wings. Ensui was the left wing's flying column at the rear. Why were they... If this isn't a false report, then who would have? Who could have? Surely not. Robu-sama? The Gyokuho's general of the right wing, that whelp Akakin, did he trick me? All units turn around immediately. They've taken our back. But the fact that they've not come back to attack us is proof that their true target is Duke Reiju's headquarters. Chase after the Akakin army. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. Brother, where are we? There's a stream, forest, splash. Bro, what the fuck is this, dude? Yo, if I saw this shit moving in the woods, I would be terrified. If I was a random fisherman or a random guy living in the woods and this shit passed by me, I would be shitting bricks. Like, what the fuck is that? God damn. Splash, splash, splash. Sorry, Sectin. Or Sekitin. I know the water looks tasty, but we're in a rush. Akin-sama, yeah, we're out. Now, our time to shine. We're here. Oh! Yo, I thought y'all be like fucking here, night. Okay. So these guys over here can still cut them off if need be. Heki's over here. Kanjo's over here. So they filled in the gap pretty well with their 10,000 men over here. Nice job, Heki. Oh. General Heki's doing a far better job than I expected. Not just all their troops. The enemy has all their attention in the center. Meaning, their headquarters undefended. Only the basic guards are here. Perfect. We'll put them down before they can aim their formations at us. Oof. Oh! Enkai Army, what the fuck? Enkai Army, Duke Renji Army, Gokuho, Shibasha Ousen, Shibasha Army Headquarters, huh? Okay, hold on. All right, what's going on over here? Yo, I hope that whatever Riboku and Shibasha are gonna talk about ain't gonna actually fuck up Akaken. I hope not. As predicted, the Northern Army has arrived to engage the Gyokuho. Yes. Once they pierce through, our victory will all be assured. The ones grasping the key to victory in the north are Ouhon and the Gyokuho. And on our side, Duke Reiju. You seem uneasy. Ouhon and the Gyokuho's strength are nothing to look down on. Just last year, they managed to battle Wei's first general, Gohome, to a standstill. Riboku, there is nobody who can defeat Duke Reiju. There is nobody who can defeat... we glaze this guy up, dude. Oh, fuck. He has a countermeasure in place. There is nobody who can defeat Duke Reiju. In a sense, Duke Reiju is my teacher. More than 200 years ago, the king of Dai was called a... Really? The king of... I guess Shibasho City is kind of similar to Dai, where they are kind of independent in a way. Yeah, they are. More than 200 years ago, the king of Dai was called called to a feast thrown by his consort's younger brother and assassinated. And thus the history of Dai came to a close. The Dai of now may be seen as a part of Zhao, and it may not. While still green, it's no different than your own Seka, exactly. So, that's why you went out of your way to come meet me, is it not? The one who murdered our former king and stole our nation was Viscount Zhao of Zhao. At that time, it was part of the great Jin dynasty. Ooh, the Jin boys. Okay. That was after, I think, what was it, like Wei became Jin, or like part of Wei became Jin after the Three Kingdoms era. But that's probably like not necessarily, no, that's probably a few generations after that. Yeah, either way. At that time, it was part of the great Jin dynasty, but after that, everything was split apart, and Dai became a subordinate of Zhao. In other words, Viscount Zhao and his clan have a history of ruling this area. With that in mind, I have two lessons for you. The first is that the king of a small nation must never show any weakness. When a larger nation comes to steal from you, do not expect there to be morals or justice. And the second is, always prepare for the worst. Always. Though its former king was slain and his bloodline stamped out, Dai has managed to cling to its existence. That is because ever since we have desperately prepared ourselves, never allowing ourselves to be deceived and always adapting to whatever is thrown at us. And that is true on the battlefield as well. What is that? Cavalry? The left wing. No, something's wrong. Just what unit is that? There are more of them. Get in position. They are enemies. Agen-sama, the enemy spotted us. They're getting information. It's fine. We're more than close enough. The issue is if Duke Reiji manages to escape. It doesn't matter if he goes into the melee or towards the forest. We'll still chase him down and finish him. Oh. Akaken. Hey, yo. What's up, Uzi Poo? What's up, $5? On YouTube. What's up, Cole? Back on that Kingdom Greatness, I see. Absolute. 100%, bro. Back at it again. We catching up? I think there's, what? 872 chapters I need to get to. And right now I'm just getting to, so we almost caught up, I think. But yeah, so far it's been very good war. Very good war. But look at Akin right here. He feels something is off. This feels like it's going too well. Their headquarters. Nobody's making moves to escape. Uh-oh. Yeah. I just feel okay. I saw the arrows. What's this? First to advance. The forest. Stay vigilant of the forest on the right. Huh? Arrows. Oh. So I can sense that shit. But nobody else got, oh shit. Okay, so there's a rain. They have guys, they have archers in the back. Ready to go. Blah! Don't falter, advance. The headquarters is right in front of us. Oh, mere arrows won't stop the Akin units. Not mere arrows. They have a unit ambushed, waiting and ready to go. Huh? What? Enemy cavalry? Akin-sama. There's so many. They read our strategy? No, that's near impossible. Which means that even in this unexpected situation, he was already prepared for the worst case scenario. This guy, okay, he is good. He is definitely good. On top of that, they're coming. Heading into battle while still hiding this much. Kill them. Be gone, insects. And he turns away from Akakin. Yo, this guy ain't going down easy, dude. He's on the field for a good reason. Jesus Christ. He's on the field for a damn good reason. Holy shit, he's good. He's really good. He caught his moves just like that. What's the play now? Fight through? But the other guys are coming back are coming back at you. Fuck, dude. Fuck, what happens now? Is it really? Because again, I'm wondering if there's actually another play within the play here, but I doubt that. Like, could Ouhon even predict that he would, do all that, or was it already anticipated? Shit, dude, I wonder. Akakin hid his surprise attack in the General of Dai, Duke Reiju, but now has fallen into a trap himself. Die! Surround them! Oh, shit! Agakin, they've completely stopped our movement. We should withdraw and regroup. No, Duke Reiju's headquarters is right in front of us. We just need to push through and take its head. This whole plan hinged on using the Heki army as a decoy. This is our only shot. Bro, it would be crazy shit if Heki actually made his way through. Yo, if Heki, nah. It would be some god tier shit. If Heki, forward, go! If Heki was able to actually push through all of this Duke's men and cut him down. Fuck, dude. Fuck me. Do you think this war will last? Do you think this is the war last war with Zhao? It might be. It might be, yeah. I guess there could be a war to take the capital of Kantan. It's possible. But because the thing about it is that Riboku is by far and away the most threatening opponent Zhao has to offer. And then number 2 is Shibasho. If Shibasho loses in this war, Riboku is probably not be able to recover because you already lost Sekaun. You've already convinced Key Boys to, turn coat and betray Key for you. And then you have another small nations like first commanding general who make a move too. So it's like, hold on. If this fails, what more do you have to offer? No, Duke Reiju's headquarters are right in front of us. We need to push through and take his head. This whole plan hinged on using the Heki army as a decoy. General, the enemies on the front are now heading this way. There are so many. If we're caught by them, we're done for. Akin-sama, General, what's the play? Change of plans. All cavalry, turn around. We're withdrawing. Akin-sama, General, I said all cavalry. Let's go. Oh! What are they doing? They make it all the way just to turn tail immediately? Looks like his spine was just for show. We've done it, Duke Reiju. That's premature. Their general is no coward. Oh, shit. Even still, he is quite competent. Eh? Allowing enemies to remain at the rear will be troublesome. Chase them down and eradicate them full force. Yes. Reserve units chase down those escaping enemies. General, didn't we go too easily? Even a tenth of our men could have taken the enemy commander's head. Yeah. And if the other 19th failed, what would we tell the young master? If we failed and got wiped out, there'd be no way to come back from that. Duke Reiju's head is a high priority, but he's not our true target. What the fuck? All right, hold on. I need to stop this shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Nigga, what's the plan? Hold on. Wait, what the fuck are you talking right now? What? Duke Reiju's head is a high priority, but he's not our true target. Was the true target like, you know what? It's Heki. Just whatever. Talk to me. He ran all the way this way, and their troops are now, so all the reserves are now flooding this way. Holy shit, there's no way, dude. Duke Reiju. Heki. Hmm? There's fucking no way, dude. Has the pressure eased a bit? That was all what? Like a crazy distraction play? A pump fake? To get the reserves to leave? Has the pressure eased a bit? No. It's not just me. It has. Everyone listen to me. The enemy reserves have been depleted. Just one more push. We can reach their headquarters. So right now, use everything you've got and fight. This guy over here, bleed from his arm like 4 times over, blood coming from his eyes, mouth's cut like the Joker. Oh, fucking crazy. Bro, Kanjo. Yo, wait a minute. We back to Kanjo now? Oh, shit. Gallop. Kanjo-sama. It's just me or has the enemy? No, it's not just you. Their strength has clearly waned. And the Heki army have gotten a second win. Once we catch our breath, we rebuild ranks. Yes, sir. But why did they suddenly... A large contingent of their troops move to protect their headquarters. I'll bet they get hit by a surprise attack. Eh? Breaking through the enemy line, breaking through the enemy headquarters in these conditions. Just who the hell? You know who. Right wing who lost sight after being chased off. Akakin. Oh. So that's it. You, Akakin. In this battle. Relaying commands. Shit. Akakin. After abandoning their surprise attack on Duke Reiju's headquarters, Akakin unit rushed to the rear at full speed. Duke Reiju's army chased after them, but were unable to catch up. And the trouble was Akakin's actions after that. Snake way over here. He's fucking flanking, dude. So he's in the back, and he's putting pressure. He's putting pressure on the rear, on their supplies, on the reserves, on the supports. Whoa. Though they appear to be fleeing, the Akakin unit turned around and reappeared to be targeting Duke Reiju's headquarters once again. Their pursuers had to keep driving them off, preventing them from returning to the battle at the front. Due to Akin remaining at the back, Duke Reiju had no choice but to keep a contingent posted there. And while that was happening, both the Heki army and the Kanjo army gained a dangerous second wind. The battle at the front turned into a seesaw of offense and defense. At that point, Valken's army, original opponent, Duke Reiju's left wing, finally chased them down and appeared at their backs. We're here! Damn. The left wing army chased Akin further away. And Duke Reiju's pursuing soldiers finally made their way back to the front. However, the sun is setting. By that point, damn, yo, Egghead. Oh. Fucking. It's dusk. It is? Impossible. Why? Why did Duke Reiju not rush in and take advantage? Oh, kill them! Just a bit more and they'll crumble. Hold the line! Hold the door! Hold door! Hold door! Hold the door! Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold the line! Hold! If we fall, then everything will split in half. Hold the line! Die! It's impossible. We're at our limits. Whoa! Ouhon. Yo, Ouhon's cavalry is still doing this shit, man. Ooh. Hey, King, you gonna start comics soon? I do intend to do that, yes. But when I start comics, I'm sitting here now. When I start comics, because I don't get too much trouble with any publication or we will be doing the comics, and the VODs will be saved for members and patrons. So on Patreon, okay? They're going to be YouTube exclusive, so even on Twitch, I don't want to do them. But we're going to be doing that for, again, members. I'm going to probably start, because I do want to read Spawn, but I think I'm going to start with the absolute shit. I just don't know where to start. I'll figure it out. Like absolute Superman, absolute Batman, Wonder Woman. Yo. Brandon, much love for the $10. Today is the first day that I showered this month. It's the 9th. Gambino was a better father than Goku. In some ways, you might be right. But you're probably wrong. He was actually there for Guts. Goku wasn't there much for Gohan. Not true. Donovan treats kids better than Piccolo. Wrong. W Shrimp. Wrong. Nah, just that Goku is the kind of guy that's like, hey, let's start a multiversal tournament with the fate of the multiverse on the line. Like, oh, billions of lives. Oh, well, the Zenos are going to destroy me. Like, no, I don't give a flying fuck about that. No. Bullshit. Yeah, but that's the Berserk guy for you. Again, he's wrong about everything but Berserk, but that's okay. I think his interpretation of Berserk is flawed. I think he has like a shoujo perspective of Berserk, which is crazy. All right, just being there is enough. Like, no. Sometimes it is, sometimes not. Wait, why even entertain that? No, we're not gonna entertain that. So we have Ouhon, but much of the $10 stuff. Appreciate you. Ouhon did a bunch of stabs to this one dude, dead. Hon-sama, just hold out a bit longer. This is the key juncture. Kagan, can you hold with just 20 cavalrymen? Of course. We can hold until dawn if need be. Oh, to dawn. On to the next. I'm counting on you. Gensui, yes sir. Hon-sama. You just saved us now, but don't be reckless. Please remain at headquarters. Ouhon-sama. I'm heading to rest now, but if it becomes dangerous, I'll be back. Kagan. Oh. We'll fight to make sure that doesn't happen. Oh! Ouhon-sama smiling? Yeah. He'll probably, no. He'll definitely, and soon, Ouhon-sama will become a great general. If they hold the line against two armies that are come from the north like this for a single day, that's impressive shit. Because now you have bolstering from Heki, and then you may have other armies also help out Ouhon and bolster them even further. But for that to happen, we have to win. We have to win this battle. Oh, the 20,000 men of the 20,000 men of the Gyokuho's left army fought against 60,000 of the northern army. Well, where it became particularly dangerous, Ouhon himself would appear with his personal troops to help turn the tide. And through that, somehow, the Gyokuho left army managed to scrape tooth and nail through the dusk. Damn. Bro, I can see the top of this guy's head, and I know he's raging right now. He's fucking raging, dude. Yo, you can see the Gyokuho, the 20,000 strong. Yeah! Yo, this nigga has the dopey shit. He has the dopey veins, dude. Yo, he's seething. Damn. Oh my good lord. Look at this man right here. Enkon, who held back part of his forces for the pincer attack with Duke Reiju army, regretting his error in judgment at such a critical time. Tomorrow we'll send out everything from the very beginning. Gyokuho, we will surely stomp you into dust. Crazy. The Great Quinzhou War, Day 3, the northernmost battle with all eyes on it. The Gyokuho and the Heki army managed to close the day with both Zhao and northern armies, and Duke Reiju army held back. The Reiju army, Kanjo, Heki, Ouhon, Gyokuho. Step. Seems like we both managed to survive somehow, young master. You kept your promise, Kanjo. Somehow. Akin's back here too. Akakin, you did well too. Young master, you managed to stop 60 with 20,000. This old man Bayou is still kicking. Is old man Bayou still kicking? Yes, I am. At any rate, our entire army lost considerable numbers. I shudder to think about tomorrow. No, today was the hardest. We had no information on the northern army. Now that we know them, we can devise better tactics. Starting now, we plan. Agakin. Oh, tea. Liquor. Yeah, how thoughtful. Kanjo, thanks. You've got a job. You got a job security. Don't go retiring. Secretary, don't go tiring on me on your own. That's crazy. Oh, you've got job security. There you go. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Thanks. You got job security. Don't go tiring on me on your own. Now then, a toast to Ouhon-sama and seconds. Don't start drinking already. Jesus Christ. Wait for it. Akakin. It's fine. Everyone, you did truly well. Something seems different about you, young master. Something? What do you mean? What's something? It's like you have a different air about you or something. It's because he's a dad now. Really? What the fuck? Huh? Your son, he's 5 years old. Given your twisted relationship with your own father, does holding your son give you comfort? Oh, Jesus. Akakin, how dare you? It's fine. Since becoming a father, I've certainly become stronger, he says. Not that I had thought of myself as weak until then. then I'd say it's time to have that talk with Ousen-sama, just the two of you. Again, that's enough. What? When it comes to those two, you're all too hands off. Akakin. Maybe. General Ouhon. Heki. Hey, he worked hard. Fuck y'all. Let him to the fold. General Heki, you truly put on a splendid performance today. Thanks to you. I want no such praise. Huh? You entrusted me with the main attack, and in spite of that, I couldn't even reach Duke Reiju. Today was an abject failure. Please allow me to apologize. Tomorrow, the Heki army will fight until the last man, and we will surely answer your expectations of the Gogo army. These guys are like, the Kajo, I was like, fucking dude. Yo, how are you this dense? Akakin. Oh. Don't laugh, Akakin. Stop it. General Heki. Even without reaching him, it was a magnificent main attack. Let's toast to the valiant efforts of the soldiers of both armies. I'm so grateful. Tomorrow, surely. Yeah. Akakin, please. Don't tell him. Kingdom was on a hiatus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, it was. Now it's back. Ouhon and his small contingent grasping the key to the entire Quinzhou War in this northernmost battle. His monogamy cloaks him with the air of a great general. Some of that sort. All right, this is the last chapter, I think. No, whoa, I'm on 870. Okay, no, those. Okay, so there's one more. 871's last chapter. Okay. Whoa. Haven't seen you in a damn minute. Why, though? He died. Oh, no, that's the king of Zhao. Fuck me, never mind. Wrong dude. Zhao under siege by the Qin combined army. Fierce attack. Just what the Zhao king Sen thinking in his face of this war. Okay, here we go. Sen. Your Majesty, you. What day is it? It's the 9th day. Whoa, 9 days. Hold on, 9 days for what? The whole war? Wait, so we just skipped 6 days of battle? Royal capital of Zhao, Kantan's Great Hall. Ha! So it's already been 9 days. Well then, how goes it? From our end, Riboku's one. From our end, Riboku's one-armed, one-eyed man. Oh, this guy. I am Kosunryu. I don't remember nobody. Spit it out already. Shit. He's a nobody now, apparently. Kosunryu, that's crazy. Yeah, he does like Seikyo at times. He does. Like the old Seikyo. Well then. Allow me to address the state of the battlefield up through yesterday, the 8th day. Again from the south, the army was Yotawa and her unpredictable mountain people. However, on the first day, General Yotawa was quickly removed from the battlefield, and with Shunriju at the core of our own army, they were able to push them back greatly. We were unable to take Yotawa's head, but we took, so they know she's alive. But we took those of many of her chieftains. In terms of the battlefield at large, our greatest results were here, as the mountain army was closest to Kantan, where they were able to break through our lines would have been a great danger. Thanks to Riboku-sama and his strategy utilizing Sekaun's of the 10 bows to quickly remove Yotawa, we can safely say that the direct danger to Kantan's passed for now. Moving to the north, Earl Kotsu Mihaku? Yeah. Earl Kotsu and the Gamon army were pushed back by the Moten army on the 3rd day. So Moten did make some ground. Ooh. On the 4th day, Riboku-sama entered their headquarters to take control and was able to repel the army. Damn! In 2 days, they're able to return to their previous positioning and holding the line. Shit, dude. Oh. Moving further north, the Kisui army, they too suffered a harsh battle against the Kyokai army on the 4th day. But then Riboku, Jesus Christ. Don't tell me that in every stage that Riboku is able to go into, he's able to push them back slightly. They too suffered a harsh battle against the Kyokai army on the 4th day. But then Riboku-sama took control and reformed the ranks. Further north, General Fuite's army and General Chokotsu's army, from the 1st day, they were pushed back greatly by the Rishin army and were nearly on the verge of collapse. However, on the 7th day, Riboku-sama once again took control and repelled the Rishin army. Further north, the Gansu army, wait, what the fuck? Every time Riboku sets foot on one of these battles, he's able to repel. Hold on. All you're doing is singing Riboku's praises over and over. I am relaying the situation that is unfolding. During these 8 long days, he has traversed the entire battlefield without rest. So the longer this goes, the worse it is for Riboku and his health. Look at this nigga on my fucking face. This bum ass motherfucker. Oh. Now the Gansu army. That's enough. After these 8 days, is Zhao winning or are we losing? Right now, it seems to be a stalemate, but that's not what y'all want. Or you're losing. If you're winning, it's because of all the mountain tribes shit in the south. The northernmost battlefield, Riboku-sama's original strategy was to have the northern armies of Gion and Hongo engage the Ouhon army, and within the first 5 days, pierce through in order to join the Shibashu army in a pincer attack that would wipe out the Ousen army. The Ouhon army has managed to hold fast, and despite 8 days passing, the northern armies have failed to make progress. That was a great miscalculation, and yet the Shibashu army has not suffered due to this singular error. Additionally, no other battlefields are facing any serious or immediate danger. Even supposing that one army were to overrun, Riboku-sama has prepared multiple layers of countermeasures and defenses. With that in consideration, you think they have the same thing on Quinn's side too, though? During these 8 days, one can say that the Zhao army has held steadfast against the Quinn army, who in turn have wagered their country's entirety on all-out offensive. Riboku-sama Banzai. I knew it. Riboku-sama is our guardian angel. Damn, the Kakukai faction sweating. Every day where Riboku looks better puts more pressure on their faction. Here we go. Here we go. Riboku is pulling a Magnus Carlsen, playing 5+ matches of chess simultaneously. Lol, crazy. Renpa is still better though. Nah, Renpa's better. Nah, bro, chill. Renpa is only better in military in might. tactics, Riboku is way better. Renpa got beat out by fucking Kanki. And Kanki beat Riboku. What? Also, that is crazy. He did 5 matches at the same time? Because I don't follow chess, but that's kind of crazy, bro. You're doing 5. Isn't that like a super. Only can't computers do that stuff? 5 matches at the same time? 5? Wait, were they like champion level dudes? Or just randos? Don't get all excited. It feels like things would have been troublesome, dangerous if Riboku hadn't been running around like that. It is as you say. Riboku is just so amazing, isn't he? If he wins this great war, he'll become this nation's savior. And were he to be so ambitious, this throne would be his in an instant. Oh. In which case, the people would rejoice too. Your Majesty, even a king. It is unthinkable for the king to be anyone other than Sein-sama. The people wish for nobody else. Riboku-sama is of the same mind. Oh, is that so? A man who doesn't want more influence that who doesn't want more influence that exists. What do you think, Kakukai? No. Your Majesty. Just a joke. As expected, Riboku's retainers are so stiff and boring. But you aren't wrong. The throne is mine and mine alone. Too bad, people. I'm bored with this. Ishii, prepare the grounds for a banquet. It'll go for 5 days. Why does that feel like that's going to be very, very important in the next 5 days? It'll go for 5 days. Yes, sir. If something changes during that time, come let me know, Konsoryu. Yes, sir, understood. Step. Especially if Riboku dies. Then come running. Bro, when are they going to make their move, bro? When is the rat faction? We have ops. Quinn has ops. Heavy ops in the capital of Zhao. In Kantan. When are we going to stop? Ops, make a move. Make a move, please. Yeah, I need Team Snitch to do something, bro. Quinn Zhao Great War, 9th day. Good lord, dude. Oh my god. Kaguka right wing, Ousen army. And they're just fucking spinning, cutting, killing. Ousen-sama, we broken through. If we on the right can take them out, Moten-sama in the center will be able to. Moten-sama? Look, the center army. They're not moving at all. Ousen-sama, message from Moten-sama at the headquarters. For Moten-sama himself, do not advance further. Hold ground here. What? Don't advance with but it's a golden opportunity. Did something happen to Moten-sama? No, Moten-sama is fine. Then why halt our advance after we finally broke through? I don't know. He's always said, anyways, he said not to advance. Yeah, okay. They kill. Huh? Why are you not moving? Moten-sama. Yo, Moten, he knows something, bro. But he always does. I wonder if Moten has a strategy in mind that involves Riboku's certain situation. Where, like, is Riboku on this battlefield? 1, and then 2. If they don't advance, does it make it harder for Riboku to make a decision on what to do with Moten? Therefore, he has to stay here longer. And if he has to stay here longer, that means he's more haggard, and it leaves a better opportunity for the battlefields to do their job. Let's see here. Or farming, though, great job. What the fuck? Moten with the lashes and the beauty mole, and then the moon, and it's nighttime. Ouch, good. Blech, just a bit more. Removes that shit from him. Shove. Bear it, Ritsu. Just a bit more to burn. Got it. Koryu, have you seen Riken Sama? Riken Sama went off towards the Moten Sama's headquarters. Eh? He went all the way to the center army? Yes. Is there an emergency? No, it's fine. I just wanted to tell him that Uhaku died. Tell him when he returns. Damn. Gakuka Center Army nighttime campgrounds. Here we go. I assume you already noticed, but today had the Center Army moved, they could have broken through the enemy ranks. Most likely, yes. I know, Rikusen. Did something go wrong? Not at all, Ousen. Thinking of our supplies, if this drags on any longer, that alone will become an issue. So why did you stand by today? Even had we taken them out, I believe we would have been driven back on our. I believe we would have been driven back. We would have been driven right back to our starting position. You mean like the fourth day? Riboku. On the fourth day, the enemy's movements clearly shifted. Yes, I believe that day, Riboku visited their headquarters. Since there is no Riboku army stationed anywhere, I sense that in this war, Riboku is treating every army as his own. But the reason we lost the fourth day isn't just because Riboku took command. Just before they were overtaken, clearly another army approached from within. Clearly another army appeared from within. Huh? You're saying, is it the Royal Guard guys from the capital, or is it like another like a Shibasha army? Like, what's going on here? This battlefront stretches across Zhao from the north all the way to the south. It's unnatural to believe you can hold the line everywhere. Even if one part of the line falls, another line is already setting up to stop any advance. Layer after layer. It's perfect. Which is why I believe diving in recklessly would be too dangerous. Certainly. Had Moten Sama not decided to retreat as quickly on the fourth day, I bet the damage would have been far greater. What do you think, Shokun? Please don't ask me anything. I'm way more hot-headed than you, Ousen Sama. However, if we don't dive in, we can't advance. But it's impossible. Unless we have a large-scale strategy to account for that. Large-scale strategy? One where all the armies work together. Meaning? You're saying you just thought of this? A grand strategy to outweigh Riboku's perfect defenses? Let me see here. I told you. I said if there's three cats I want to lead my army, either be Oki, Riboku himself, or future Moten. And here we go. Future or Moten right now. Riboku's perfect defense? He has a grand strategy? Let me see here. Moten Sama. Well, don't keep it in suspense. Tell us, what strategy? Yes. It involves our original strategy and widening it in threefold. Huh? Here we go. Wait. Threefold as in you, Kyokai, and Shin? Or you, Kyokai, to your left, and the Mountain Boys to the right? Messenger, General Kyokai. Message from General Moten of the Gakuka. Moten of the Gakuka. It's he, Shin. Okay, so the Mountain Boys are kind of fucked right now. But all of a sudden, he, Shin unit, dude. He, Shin unit headquarters. The Hiyo have been begun to push in. Keep a close eye on them. The enemy general Fuite is more devious than expected. Well, Riboku. The Dene unit got pulled in by the enemy. Jesus. I have a message from General Rishin or strategist Cardio 10 from Moten Sama of the Gakuka. From Moten, Shin is out in the fray, so tell me, what is the matter coming all the way to another battlefield? Good message. Don't tell me another assassin's coming our way. No assassins. Man, struggling. Even if you take out the enemy in front of you, Riboku has another defense line behind them, already prepared to hold you back. So, I mean, this man, woof. Woof, bro. He damn struggling. So I'm here to tell you of a strategy designed to break through that secondary line. Eh? He's vomiting. Yo, the horse is sweating buckets. How long was the trailer back? Yo, that shit's crazy. But because of the distance, he can't provide the exact details. Are you okay? Finish throwing up and speak. Speak. Eh? The Kyokai army is the center army. Oh, the men of Reigen are about to get hammered. The Kyokai army is the center army now. Moten is the left, is the right. Shin is the left. Kyokai. It was exhibitions, but it's not like he played kids. He also done simultaneous matches. Okay. Blindfolded. He's real Riboku when you go into his lore. Damn, that's kind of crazy. Exhibitions. Okay, but no, but they weren't kids. Okay, I got you. For the chess player guys, is the center army? Eh? The Heshin unit is the left wing. What are you saying? Karyoten? Eh? Yo, an epiphany. Even Kyokai sees it. Karyoten? Moten. Are you saying that from the Gakuha to the Heshin unit, to view it all as one giant army and to fight as if it is all one single battlefield? Correct. That's my girl. See? Yo, look. Yo, damn. Gakuka, Kyokai, Heshin. We are one single arrow to penetrate. Wait, what's the play? Yo! And you can see like right here, you have armies that are stationed everywhere in the back lines. Crazy shit. More. I need more. 3 armies. You know what it is too? Because Kyokai is very smart and perceptive too, so Kyokai probably knows what's going on too. 3 armies fighting as one, yes. We're the left wing, the Gakuka is the right wing, and the Kyokai army is the center. But with the left wing and the right wing being this separated, can we even cooperate successfully? We can't do anything advanced like that. Sending orders back and forth will take too long. We'll have to do it on feeling alone. You mean instincts? If you want instincts, Shin is your boy. We plan. Moten went all the way to send us this plan. Because even if we break through the enemy, there's an iron wall waiting each time, right? Yes. It must be Roku's second line of defense. Eh? He determined that the Gakuka wasn't enough to break through on their own. So he brought in the rest of us. A secondary line. And Kyokai, we just got a message from her. I understand, is what she said back to Moten. But we'll all break through on different days. And no, that's what he's saying. He's saying you have to break through all on the same day. That's why Moten chose not to have ice in advance. He wants to have every army, he wants to have the Heshin unit, the Kyokai unit, and the Gakuka. All 3 of them break through on the same day. Because you know what it is? Oh, it's just so fucking genius. Yo, Hara's thinking, yo, Hara, this is great. Remember how, this is actually brilliant here. Remember how in the first day, or the first 3 days, the Yotama army loses, Moten's army is stagnant. Kyoga's army pushes forward. So does Shin's army, like massively. But Rokuomi's army gets forced back. It's kind of like a yin and yang balance, where it's like Riboku's being soft on some parts and then heavy on the other parts. And then they shift again. Soft on the other part that was hard, and then now a hard on the part that was soft. It's a balance where you're trying to maintain the balance of forces between each of the factions or the armies with the defensive lines. But yeah, he can't go to every one of the armies if they all break through. If 3 armies break through simultaneously, then it ruins the yin and yang flow that he's kind of establishing here. And then you have, because it's too much in favor of the enemy at that point in time, or of Quinn, where you have 3 armies now flooding through. You have 3 of them. And so you can't really adjust for that. But we'll break, at least that's my guess. So we'll see. We'll all break through on different days, and then there's no way we can all reach the back together. Anything from Moten? Since there's a possibility that we'll miss our best chance by focusing too much on synchronizing our movements, he said the first course action is for everyone. He said the first course action is for everyone. He said the first course of action for everyone is the enemy in front of us. He also said that the Gakuka will break through today. Yep. Eh? Shin. 10. All right. Then we'll do it today too. Eh? Yes, understand. What? Trust. Shin. All right. We'll do today too then. 10. Yeah, understood. All the guys. Huh? Uncle, we need Go Homemade to join Quinn. Right? That's some shit Admiral will say. Stop that. The fuck? Kyokai. Speaking of breaking through. Have Nanchin and Den 10 units come closer. We need to bolster the center ranks. Yes, ma'am. All infantry push forward at full force. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And call back Ray. Call back Ray. You want Ray to go in, don't you? Kyokai-sama, we've gathered the reserve troops. Send them out. Horses too. Oh. And send orders to Rakua. Sho on the left. Rakua Sho, the son of Rakua Khan. Today, we must take out the Kisui army. Yes, ma'am. Today. Kyokai-sama is setting out. Raise the flag. Every troop here will be bursting with morale. Yes. Oh! All the way in the frontmost line in one push. Understood. Oh! This is crazy. Gakuka battlefield. Ousen is just, again, slaughtering, killing. I mean, Ousen's doing a great job. Pretty Boy Face with insane build, dude. This guy's doing pretty damn good. I forgot his name. Earl Kotsumihaku. Earl Kotsumihaku. Or just, I guess, Mihaku. Army headquarters. General, the left wing is being pushed back. The right wing is crumbling as well. Understood. Send the rear guard. Damn it all. I've been waiting because Banaji said he'll send reinforcements, but there's been nothing. We arranged this specific formation on the assumption they'd be here. They'd be here. Against the weakened Yotawa army, Banaji's army had troops to spare. But he had in fact sent 10,000 men to bolster Earl Kotsumin. Yo, he did really. Shunchi-ju Banach. Ooh, did Moten send a message to the people of the mountains? Oh shit, let me see here. However, these reinforcements never made it to Earl Kotsumin's battlefield because while they were transversing between the mountains. Ooh. I see Baggio, enough said. I see Baggio. Yup. 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 Can we kill Emu? We'll talk. We'll discuss the Emu of Kingdom. Riboku. We can do that. Baggio and Kitari of the Mira tribe suddenly appeared out of nowhere to attack them. Enemies? Yeah. Slaughtered. This guy right here. All according to Hadama of the 100 Eyes plans. Actually, my plan, daughter Udana. Lol. After Yotama's defeat, the Mountain People army staged plan. They staged a retreat while still being attacked from behind. However, in order to minimize the impact, their losses would have on the Gakuka's battlefield as much as possible. Mid-retreat, Baggio and Kitari split off and hid in the mountains, separating both armies. Damn, that's impressive. Baggio, Kitari, Mountain People. So to cut, even though they're retreating, they're cutting off their help routes, which is great. Their numbers, but they're in the forest, dude. That's their specialty. Their numbers were less than 2,000 total. But among the mountains and mountain people, the mountain people could demonstrate their true fighting style. They have the treetops. They have the fucking goddamn pits. They have the shadows. They have the bushes. Crazy, dude. The 10,000 reinforcement troops thought they the 10,000 reinforcement troops thought they were up against an army at least their own size. Yeah, arrows on the right. We're surrounded. What did I say, man? What did I fucking say? And in the middle of that melee, El Monstre, the Chupacabra, still burning with rage over Yotama being struck down, Baggio took the enemy general's head. Shigo-sama! Done. Without a commander, the reinforcement army were forced to retreat. Forget it. Reform ranks. The enemy's main force is focused on in their wings. So we'll send reinforcements to ours as well. Yes, sir. That leaves the center open, though. Yeah. Just because Moten hasn't making a move in the center doesn't mean that oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Just because Moten's been holding back on the center, ooh, he made it. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good idea, dude. Baggio's kid. El Kotsumine. Send troops to the sides? Isn't that premature? The enemy center forces are still... Remember, each of these guys have their own style between the three Mali trio, the monster trio. Shin is a strength stat build. He's a strength stat build, dude, okay? This man is insane with the glaive. Raw power and stamina like a fucking dragon. Okay? Blow away everything with your claws and fire breath. That's Shin. Ouhon is the nimble tiger, dexterity stat. It's insanely precise. Very effective. Darts in, darts out. Dexterity build, speed build. Moten is the intelligence build. He's the crane. He's the Chinese mythical crane shit, okay? Slow and steady. Focused. Strategizing, seeing the entire battlefield. And when he needs to, he parry. He's the parry king. Moten making this move right here, fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful, bro. I just saw Moten Sama center army move out. Good. Rikusen Sama, the center army's moving out. Got it. Bafuji, the enemy center army, is on the move. I knew it. Aizen-sama, Moten Sama himself is leading the charge. Ooh. Can we send some reinforcements to his aid? No need. Yeah, look at them. Damn. The parry king. The deflector. Moten Sama's center army is strong enough. Look at these boys, bro. Thrust. Swing. Throat slashed. Blah. Yeah. Blah. Gone. No issue. If it's a center battle, the direct troops serving under myself, Earl Kotsumin, will crush them. Move out, Gaiun Corpse. Oh, Bone Cloud. Okay. How good is the Bone Cloud? They're strong. Elites. The enemy, General Moten. Take him down. We have Moten-sama. Oh, the new boy, dude. Oh, the new guy, dude. Bing, 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 bing. Ah. What? Soku. I'm good and fired up, Moten-sama. Fall back a bit. Rip. Ew. What is that? Brother. Okay. Moten has a weird guy. That's part of his clique. I don't know where I can find this dude. This guy's kind of weird. Who is this guy? He just rips out the guts, wherever the fuck that was. Like the brain matter, he just rips that shit off. Like, ugh. Ew. Soku. You of anyone should know I'm safe. You have 500 men unit. You have a 500 man unit, don't you? Return to your post. No. If Moten-sama gets injured, it's my ass. Are you joking? I'm serious. Aizen-sama said so. This guy over here. My unit is good enough. They'll be fine without me. That's so. He left his 500 man unit? Holy shit. Then shall we break through the center together? I'd be happy if you fell back a bit. No. Understood. Let's do it then. Slice this guy head off. Moten-sama. The Rishin and Kyokai armies, will they do their part like they need to? I wonder. Oh, dude, the fucking damn. This battle hurts the most, dude. Though we haven't seen much of it at all. The Kyokyo Hills, man. Kyokai army versus the Kisui army, the men of Reigen, dude. Yeah, random freak. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, bro. This guy's kind of Kyokai army versus the Kisui army. Kyogai's going in, dude. She told Kyoei to go back, but right now, the only dude that I'm really afraid of in this situation on their side is Bate. Because Bate, he's heavy. Bate's nuts. With raw power, he's a fucking demon. But you have Kyoei and Kyokai? Shit, dude. Even with my own personal troops, they won't go down. Just as expected, Kisui's main army is strong. Kyogai-sama, fresh enemy troops incoming. Shit, again? Kyogai-sama. Yeah. Huh? A diagonal attack against the new troops? Who the hell? Which unit? Rakusho. General Kyokai, we will handle the situation here. Please go ahead. Rakuwasho. But he was supposed to be fighting the Bate army on the left. Did he really split off to come here? Rakuwasho. There's no problem. We'll just hold him off until you get through. Once you're through, we'll split off and reform ranks. And then we'll follow after you, General. That's facing Kisui and Bate. No, dude, Bate, he's facing Bate, bro. Oof. Bate, bro. Facing Kisui and Bate single-handedly, Rakuwasho. Go, Kyokai army. We will shield. We're your shield. So quit dallying. Yeah, exactly. If you really think of us as allies, don't worry about this and just go. Please go, General Kyokai. You all. Focus your strength on the center once more. We can't let this opportunity go. Break through the Kisui army with full force. Oh! Don't you dare die, Sho. You too, General Kyokai. Let's go. Oh, sorry, Rakusho. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Well, let's hope. Jesus Christ. Kishin Universe's Fuite Army, Kaine Army. Jesus Christ. For Shin, there's like 3 armies? Oh my god. The Fuite Army, the Kaine Army, and the Chokotsu Army. Fucking, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Shit, Garo, yeah, we can't move forward at all. Lieutenant, yes, I know, we can't push anywhere. How are the defenses so solid? Humph, that's that. Let me guess, Riboku? At any rate. Riboku Sama's disciple strategists are at Riboku Sama's disciple. Really has disciples? Oh, he has disciples? For fuck's sakes, Christ, dude. What? He has disciples, man? Oh my god, brother. Yeah, Shin Kaido on the rooftop. My goodness, yeah, for real. Riboku Sama's disciple strategists are at me and Kaine's headquarters right now, even though I'm plenty smart myself, of course. And the Chokotsu army on the right. Let's do it here. Those troops are the royal army direct from Kantan. Oh yeah, but they're real nasty guys. In terms of manpower, they're probably cut above. Captain, the left army, they're Captain. The left army, they're in danger. Lieutenant, well, Lieutenant N, Lieutenant, this is bad. We're surrounded. Calm down. Form a cluster N. Shin. Die. Uh-oh. Da-da-da-da. Huh? What is that army? Bro, is that Yoko? Is it time? The Han Bruiser. Prepare to charge. Oh! No! Okay. The Han Bruiser, the heavy from the west. It's Yoko. Okay, this is gonna be good. We're gonna break through. Odds a lot. I definitely do. Okay, so he's come over to Shin's aid, and now they're gonna have the Han boys just run down mid. King's on break. Let me see here. To smash through the Zhao's 30 defense line, the Han army's strongest axis makes a move. Kingdom is taking a break. Next issue will be on this. Okay, in like a week. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Shit, but okay. Good. Because honestly, like, what I'll probably do is I do like having enough Kingdom chapters to like build up to. I like reading them in batches in bulk. That's how I think I do some stories. I think it's better off that way. I think for me, Kingdom, that's that way. So Kingdom, I think I'm done. We'll be back at it again. Obviously, when there's more chapters we have built up, I really want to see who's going to on both sides of the aisle, because I'm probably sure they're trying to break through today. So this day should have a lot of chapters, like 20, 30 chapters from 3 different armies' perspectives and see what's going on. So we'll see what happens, because on this day, they're going to break through, maybe get some actual picks, but at the same time, it's going to be, again, very dangerous here. So I don't know who's going to die, but it's possible that Lockout's going to die. I mean, shit. All the Shin boys we know for a very long time, and we've seen people die left and right, especially because of Hoken's ass. So, yeah, we'll see. When are we starting Siren read-through? That's a good question. We just got off the Kingdom. Siren read-through, I'm going to try and do later next month, I think, because I do want to do a few things for the gaming content-wise. And I think because I may be starting up Sekiro, but I'm not too sure. I may be restarting Sekiro, run through that game. And then... but I need time to do that, okay? So, yeah, good read, good stuff. I'm probably playing some games in a bit on Twitch, but give me like a few minutes to restart the stream, that kind of stuff, and then I want to see who's on or not, okay? Because Smoked Economy for Rivals, so I may do Rivals again, as per usual. The Grind to Eternity, Awadene. Man, some of these games though, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's it. Much love for the donation. Appreciate you, Happy Biz. And for YouTube. No manhwa. I'm gonna try to get. Well, I am gonna keep on reading T-Bait tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be T-Bait day. I'm gonna T-Bait probably around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, hopefully. But I want to start adding more stuff too, because we need to start doing more stuff with like the memberships. And I think T-Bait alone is okay, but we need to start doing a lot more stuff for the memberships. So that's why, and I say it a lot, but I do want to really like push back the. I want to stream earlier in the day to get to a lot of that content at like an appropriate time. The only problem is that I stream sometimes so fucking late. It's like, damn, like I don't have enough time to really get my shit together in the morning because I'm like going until like sometimes I stream on Patreon. It's like, yo, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm still streaming. I'm like, oh shit, do like a 5-hour, 7-hour Patreon stream. Like, oh shit. All right, either way, I'm gonna see you guys on Twitch in a bit, probably for gaming, and then I'm going to for Rivals, and then for YouTube, I'm see you guys tomorrow for members only with T-Bait. Okay. So I'm gonna see you guys later. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out. Oh, and then I'm gonna also restart doing One Punch Man read-throughs on Patreon soon. I'm kind of getting to the groove again with Punch Man. I'm feeling like I'm feeling better now with the story because I was not happy with the manga at all, and I'm not with the anime at all. But I love the story still. So time heals all wounds, and we'll get back to One Punch Man probably next week. Okay, so that's it. Peace out. Twitch for a bit. I'm see you guys in a few minutes for Rivals. And for YouTube, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I do plan. So apparently, I've been told to wait for Crimson Desert because apparently the game has a lot of bugs, and it's actually apparently a very good thing to wait now because if you wait now, they're fixing the bugs as we speak, and so it should be easier, or should be no, they fixed them. Okay, good. All right, fine. All right, fine. Good. All right, good to know that. Good enough. All right, well then, take care, stay safe, peace out. See you guys on Twitch for a bit and on YouTube tomorrow. Have a nice one.